Today we're in Marbella. It's a beautiful day today here on the boardwalk. Plenty of people out already stopping for lunch. Lovely complex. That was once Sean Connery's villa. The beach is looking a little bit busier now. VIP table, you're looking upwards of £3 grand. Lamborghini and a Ferrari. Got the jacuzzi on the deck. Hello people, yes, today we've come down to the beachfront in Marbella. To be more precise, it's actually San Pedro, which is a small town in its own right within the municipality of Marbella to the west of Puerto Banús. We just walked along the beachfront to get here from Puerto Banús, had a bit of refreshments. We're now headed back and thought we'd show you a little bit on the route. Let's go. Well, it's a beautiful day today here on the boardwalk. Lovely and sunny. Plenty of people about, walking, exercising. I guess with the drop in temperatures since we got in August, it's a lot busier now. People not hiding from the sun. It's about 1:20, so probably plenty of people headed to restaurants and 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀, get themselves some lunch now. Wind's picked up a little bit. Hopefully you won't hear that on the microphone, you can hear me okay. Temperature wise it's still nice and warm though, it's got to be 28-30 degrees I would guess, something like that. You see, like I say, plenty of people already stopping for lunch. Beaches are surprisingly quiet, I must say. I don't know if that's just here. I'm guessing they'll probably be busier when we get towards Puerto Banús. Seem to be in a better state of repair than last time I was here as well. It was early summer, June I think it was. Around about then. They'd all been washed away by the storms in the winter, and at that stage the town hall hadn't replaced the sand. It looks like they've made some sort of effort to replace the sand, I guess, over the summer period. But nobody taking advantage of them today. Don't know why, like I say, it's lovely and warm. San Pedro, as I said earlier, it's a small town in its own right on the western edges of Marbella, within the municipality of Marbella, but the boardwalk here is beautiful. It's one of my favourites. It's quite unusual in the fact that the town is set back away from the beach. Most towns are built up on the beachfront, whereas this isn't, so it's not so busy. Lovely little park area at the back of it, and just a few beach, be it restaurants and 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 and what have you, dotted along here. What's going on here? Lots of people in pink t-shirts. Pink elephant. Wonder what that is. Like I say, plenty of people out already stopping for lunch. popular little beach bars along here. And this place here, we've got a little pool club, beach club, whatever you want to call it. Let's have a look. Seems to be fairly busy today. Busy-ish. Plenty of people around by the pool anyway. Let's have a little nose. Won't stop here too long because music's probably going to play havoc. Old Google and their licensing copyright laws. A little bit early for this place, but this place is normally packed as well. You see all the tables already set up. It's normally very busy, especially on a day like today. More of this pink elephant lot. Wonder what that's all about then. The only pink elephant I know is a shopping centre in London somewhere. Well, I don't even know if that's still open. But they're all Dutch by the looks of things, so I very much doubt it's anything to do with that. Another popular beach bar just coming up here on the right. See, starting to get busy already for lunch. Get more of these pink elephant people taking over the place. As I said earlier, I walked the other direction from Banus to here earlier on today. It was really busy, but as I was walking it dawned on me there's quite a lot I can talk about along this route, things I can show you, tell you about. A lot of it will probably be property related, to be honest with you. There's some really high-end apartments, complexes right on the beachfront. Nearly getting run over by the police prior. When I was here earlier on, there was a couple of people on horseback on the beach, just down there in the water. Not quite sure what the laws are with that. Unfortunately, I didn't get a very good shot of them, but I didn't think horses were allowed on the beach here, or it's only at certain times of year or on certain days, but they were down there. They seem to be enjoying themselves. Guess it's a pretty nice place to go horseback riding if you're into that sort of thing. This bridge here we're about to cross was recently completed, part of the beachfront boardwalk that they're building along the whole entire coast. Saves you walking up round the houses to get across this river. This complex we're walking past now, relatively modern villas. I'm going to guess 15 years old, something like that. It's a long time since I've been in any of them. I think they're all semi-detached, quite small plots. There's one on the market at the moment, I think it's about 1.8 million. It's a fairly big villa, 5-bed. But like I say, small plot. It may sound expensive to you. I don't know, it depends where you're from. But when you see what we're going to look at in the short down the road, it's not a bad price. These two villas here have always intrigued me. Can't work out if it's two villas and they've just merged them into one, if it was a large plot and they built two villas. I don't know if one's a guest house. I mean, they're both pretty big, so it doesn't look like a guest house. And it looks like at one stage they had another pool there. So I'm guessing it was two villas and they knocked the dividing wall down and merged them into one. I wouldn't like to guess on the value of those. It's difficult to know because I can't know how big the plot is or the size of the properties. Quite an unusual property. I don't know if you can see it on this lens, but there's Puerto Banús in the distance. It's not too far away. behind this wall and all the barbed wire, there's another big villa there. Very difficult to see though, so they obviously like their privacy. This beach here looks a little bit dilapidated, it's not in the best condition. It's actually one of the few designated dog beaches along the coast. Most beaches you're not allowed to bring your dogs on in the summer times, but there are one or two where they're allowed all year long. This is where the people on horseback started as well when I saw them earlier today. They just rode along the beachfront to San Pedro. Maybe that's why they're allowed on the horseback, because it's a dog beach, I don't know. I always find this quite cool though. Little thing there for washing your dogs. Always wondered what happened to this place. It's been empty for a long time. This is a shame. You'd think there'd be a high demand for a place like that. Open it up as a bar, restaurant, whatever. This apartment complex here, 𝗍𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗋𝗋. You're talking, I don't know how much we'll be able to see because there's a lot of bushes there. Stop you looking into the complex. I'll try and have a look. But you're looking at, for a 2-bed apartment in there, at the moment, probably about 1.4 million. Up to maybe 2.5, 2.7, something like that. For a 3-bed, duplex, penthouse, that sort of thing. Not cheap.
¿Le puedes parar? De verdad, no te lo digo más, ¿puedes parar?
See if we can stop and have a look through the gates here. Give you a bit of the view. Lovely complex. Way above my budget though. Beautiful pools, gardens, really nice. I don't know what's going on with this dog here. People seem to have lost something. I don't know if they're anything to do with the dog. Don't know what's going on there. Who knows? Who knows what's going on there? Didn't look too good though. Now this complex, Malibu apartments. Kind of interesting. They were built, I'm going to say, around about 20 years ago. When I first came here, before they were built, they were being sold off plan. They're actually built on the site of what was once Sean Connery's villa. That was knocked down to make way for the apartments. but the sales office was actually in his old villa. I went in there, so technically it wasn't owned by him, but I have been in Sean Connery's villa. Beautiful apartments. I don't know if we'll be able to get to see them, get a good view of them. I might see if I can get the camera over the wall, just give you a view. You're talking, again, you're probably looking at about roughly 1.7 million for a 2-bed, 2.8 maybe for a duplex, for a penthouse, 3-bed, which, like I said, kind of makes that villa back there pale into insignificance, really. Let's jump up and have a look for you. Yeah, like I say, that was once Sean Connery's villa. You'll notice here as well, it's a little bit controversial. Well, there was controversy at the time. There's no beach. That's, I was told by the sales girls in the office years ago, was because Mr. Connery wanted privacy. And this was back in the days when, if you had enough money and knew the right people, you could get what you wanted. He couldn't make his beach private because there's no such thing in Spain, but they allowed him to just put these rocks here and get rid of the beach. Obviously this boardwalk wasn't here at the time, thus giving him his privacy. That was back in the days of when everything was corrupt and you could get what you wanted, like I say, if you had the money. There was also some other controversy, not related to Sean Connery, I don't think, but something to do with when it was purchased by the developers. There was a court case. They wanted him to come here and give evidence, but he never turned up. I don't think there was any suggestion that he'd done anything wrong, but I can't remember the exact ins and outs of the case. But like I say, that was back in the days when if you paid the right people, you could do whatever you wanted, really. Get licenses, planning permission, whatever. Like I said, the beach is looking a little bit busier now as we get down here. I don't know why San Pedro was so quiet. I guess we're coming up to hotels and things here, so there are plenty more people on the beaches. This complex on the left, again luxury apartments, similar prices to the last two places we looked at. Lovely views of the beach if you're upstairs, maybe not if you're on the ground floor. I often wonder what people who own properties there make of this new boardwalk that's been built along. Can't imagine they're overly happy with it. I mean, it's a nice, pleasant walk to get along the coast, but when you've paid that sort of money for an apartment, you kind of probably want a bit of privacy. This is Mistral Beach. Beach club here. You can see lots of the old four-poster beds, which everywhere seems to have nowadays. And this is the 𝗟𝗶𝗶𝗸𝗀 Hotel. I don't know what's happened here. This the restaurant here at the front has been shut for some while, taped off. Don't know why. Not sure what the deal is with that. As far as I know, the hotel's still open. Looks very open anyway. And the restaurant up in the balcony looks open, so yeah, there's people up there. I don't know why that's been shut. But I'm trying to think now. I was here about a month, 2 months ago, and it was shut then. It was, so I don't know what's happened. Place here, big villa. I came past again a couple of months back. There's a big party going on in there. I don't know if it was a wedding or what it was, but a big event going on in there. You can't really see it very easily. So we'll see a bit of the villa there. I wouldn't like to guess what that sort of value would be on that place. Again, it's hard to know without knowing the exact size, but big old villa. These apartments, on the other hand, Laguna de Banús, very high end. Again, it's a long time since I've been in there, but you're talking big apartments, very spacious. Probably anywhere from a couple of million up to 4.5 for a penthouse. But you're probably talking about 400 square metres of property. So, like I say, big apartments and they're lovely grounds. How the other laugh live. That's the difference, I guess, the closer you get to Banús. Compared to San Pedro, which is just a short walk back. Very traditional 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀 there. Where you get your traditional Spanish food, fried fish, 𝗟𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀. Doesn't look too attractive from this side, obviously at the back, but nice big terrace overlooking the beach. Very different from some of the places we're about to walk past. There's, you can just see these weird Roman pillars and statues there. Behind this wall, we've got no hope of seeing inside. Huge big villa. It was on the market a few years back. I can't remember how much. It was in multiple millions. Multiple millions. Don't know whether it's sold or was taken off market. But yeah, huge big villa. Unfortunately, I can't show you any of it because it's all behind these big walls. Understandably. This is another nice place here. It looks like it's shut. I can't believe that. It can't have shut for the end of season already. Normally very busy, this 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀. That does surprise me. I mean, it's, you know, it's end of September admittedly, but you think you'd still be open. Plenty of business about. Just coming up on Sala By The Sea. It's a very popular beach club. I don't know how much we'll be able to look at and get away with showing you. And I have to be careful as well because once again the music is going to mess around with Google's copyright laws if I hang around for too long. But I'll see if I can get you a glimpse. No, that's filled up. It was quite quiet earlier on. It looks very busy now. All the beds around the pool packed out. Not sure when their closing do is. Closing party, should I say. I think they tend to go on longer than some of the others. They certainly started earlier this year than some of the other beach clubs. Another very traditional 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀 there. Beautiful old building. Never noticed that before actually. Almost looks like some sort of religious or church or something. Complete contrast to the Sala By The Sea that we just passed, but there you go. as we just get close to Banús now. Just round this corner we've got Ocean Club, another hugely popular beach club along here. I imagine it'll be quite busy in there. I know they're still open. They've got their closing party is next Saturday, 30th. I believe they've got Craig David playing there. It's one of the two nights that is actually open late. Normally it's just purely a daytime thing, but for their opening and closing parties they're open in the evening. I think till about midnight, something like that. You're looking at, for the closing party, you're looking at, I think it's about €250 entrance fee, basic entrance fee. If you want a VIP table, you're looking upwards of £3,000, which, although sounds expensive, that seats 10 people, which is only an extra 50 per person compared to basic entry, so still. If you want a big night out, there's the restaurant area. I don't know if I'll get away with showing you inside. Not now, it's very busy. See if I can find somewhere to stick the camera over and have a look for you. Again, I've got to be careful of the music. Over here. I won't stop because we've got too many people sunbathing. Don't want to be sticking the camera right in their faces. But yeah, it's getting busy. It's still early, I guess. It's only 5 to 2. This complex here to the left, 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗋, I think it's called, something like that. Very opulent. You can see all the facade, made of marble. Don't know when it was built, to be honest. I've only been in there once, years ago. Went into a penthouse up there. I've got to say, it was very dated, the whole complex. Reminded me of something, I don't know, out of 𝗟𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗋 or something from the 80s. Like I say, very opulent but dated, but the apartment, it was a penthouse we went in. It was huge. The dining room had a dining table in it that you could fit probably 30, 40 people on. Then it had a roof terrace with another dining table about the same size. Let's get a bit of a view of this place. You're looking at apartments in there, probably most expensive, you're probably looking at maybe 4 or 5 million for one of the bigger ones. I have at the same time seen some very small places in there. I did see a studio in there for about 350,000 once. Maybe less than that, 300, 350. But I've got to say it was tiny. It was only about 35 square metres, so although that might be cheap in comparison to 4 or 5 million for what you were getting for it, well, I suppose it depends if you want to be right next to Puerto Banús. For me, not sure I'd spend that on a 35 square metre studio. Place on the right, Salvage, seems to be closed. I don't know why. Can't imagine it's closed that early. But again, another beach club. Normally got DJs, music pumping, etc. These look like they're headed to Ocean Club. We are virtually in Puerto Banús. Hotel that overlooks it. There we go, more music. Let's have a rush through here. Bit of weird modern art. They did have a load of these in the port on display for a while. To be honest, don't know a lot about it, can't tell you much. And here we are, entering the famous Puerto Banús. You can already hear what sounds like a supercar's engine running. Got to be careful here because for some reason security can be a bit funny about filming in here. Don't ask me why. They saw me once with a small tripod and claimed that that was professional camera. Made me stop. They can be a bit overzealous, the security here though. At the same time, someone was on a bike. They don't let you ride your bike, yet you can drive cars down the road. Always puzzles me. There we go, what's that? What's that? Lamborghini 4x4. I don't think I'll take you for a full tour of Banús. That probably warrants a video on its own, but I'll take you up to the end, past some of the bigger boats. Goes the yacht for rent. Doesn't say the price. Can't imagine it's going to be cheap. Hire that out for the day. Oh, there's the ferry that goes to Marbella. Just headed out. There's yet another one you can hire. If you want to live the high life for a day, I guess. And another one. I've never noticed quite so many are up for rent here. I always like this one coming up now. Got the jacuzzi on the deck. Guessing that one isn't up for rent. There's always crew on board and people down there. As I said, how the other half live. We can all dream, I guess. Or maybe you don't dream. Maybe you can afford it. Let's just go around here and have a quick look at these supercars. These two have been a regular fixture, parked here some time now, certainly this summer. Look there, but we've got a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. I don't know who they belong to, but you can normally find hordes of people stood here getting their Instagram shots, their holiday snaps in front of the two cars. This boat, the Lady Hire, is usually in port. It's a huge big thing. I hate to imagine how much that must be worth. We'll head up onto this new observation deck thing, whatever it is, recently built. Call it a day over here. A view of where we've just come from. There you go, people. Hope you enjoyed that little walk along the beachfront here in Marbella in late summer. If so, like, subscribe, all that stuff, you know what to do. Better still, leave a comment. Tell me what else you'd like to see, where you'd like me to walk, what you're interested in. Other than that, I'll leave you with this beautiful view of Puerto Banús behind me.